and acting on it.
Love it. It's different perception.
I love the challenge of the questions.
Mhm.
It's like, so what am I believing today? What am I acting on today? If I don't believe, then there's no intention of action or beingness.
Wouldn't beliefs give meaning to our experience?
Can you repeat that, Justin?
Wouldn't beliefs give meaning to life, to experience?
Sure.
Yeah, I would say so.
And limit it.
Based on our past. An interesting topic this morning. I kind of went in the deep end.
I think our beliefs are also shaped by our exposure of knowledge.
Yeah, everything we perceive, I guess, with our physical senses. I see that, I read that, I saw that, and that becomes my belief. And YouTube is really good at like reinforcing your belief.
Yeah. And you click on something once, you'll get a whole lot more of it.
Yeah, yeah. Be like, yeah, I told you, right?
Mhm.
I told you I was right. But like it's kind of like shutting down your consciousness, right? You're not looking at other possibility.
Well, you are with even the questions you ask. So you seek more information based on your own questions.
Mm-hmm. That's why it's so much better to do it together. You you hear a different point of view.
Yeah.
And that's how you expand. You know, you might reject what the other person says, or
Mhm.
you might be like, allow it and be like, well, if that person experienced it, then that means it's possible.
Yeah.
It's hard for the ego mind identity because like I always want to be right.
But the ego mind doesn't have to always be predominant for the curiosity mind.
No, it doesn't have to be, but like it runs like 95% of a reality.
The ego mind. If you choose to run on ego,
Yeah, exactly.
you pull up to the gas station, you got choices. And that's
Mhm.
depending on what gas station you pull up to as well. If you want to fill up on ego, it, you can.
Or you can run on diesel on a gasoline car. See what
Mhm.
happened, right? It's like today, like I'm doing my route completely backward. And I never done that, you know, and I know like, you know, it's so familiar to me to do it like the way I always do it. But then the other driver, which is the main driver, he does it completely the opposite way of me. So it still happens. So it's kind of to expand. Let's see what time I finish. You start to be comfortable of being uncomfortable.
It's good to try it differently so you can maybe uncover areas of stagnation that you don't have to be.
Mhm.
You expect to finish earlier? Is the route more efficient doing it the opposite way?
I have no expectation, to be honest.
Okay. I thought I heard you say something about time.
Yeah, I just said like, I'll see if I finish early or not. But
Mm,
I really don't have any expectation. Because no matter what, I have enough time to do it. I know that for a fact. And there's a beautiful sunrise this morning, which is so awesome.
mm. It's showing up a beautiful day here also.
Mm.
But I missed the sunrise. It's 8:40.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we're 2 hours behind. But we're also in the now present moment,
Mhm.
which is interesting, isn't it?
Yes. It's a different time, but it's the same time.
Yeah.
Does anybody have a great apple pie recipe?
A great apple pie recipe.
Yeah.
I did make a really good one. I can't remember what it was, but I think it was Natasha Kitchen.
Okay.
We get a lot of a recipe.
Natasha.
Natasha Kitchen.
Natasha Kitchens. Got, got all these apples. I decided to choose some and make a pie with some.
Yeah. Are they Granny Smith?
No, they're actually a mixture. I got them from a farm. It's just a
Oh,
mixture
okay.
of different apples.
Mm.
Mhm. So they're all cut up now.
I found Granny Smith does the best just because they're a bit more sour, right? And if you add sugar and stuff, then it balances it out really well.
Mm. Mm.
See, I don't bake, but I was like, all right, yeah, let's give it a try. And then like friends of mine was like, where did you buy this pie? It's so delicious. And I was like, my house. Yeah, and I did the crisscross with the dough, just to make it like nice, right? But it
That
really looks like a store bought, like
yes, psych them out.
yeah. Yeah, no matter what, Sindra, pour your love into it and it'll turn out amazing.
Thank you. We're a quiet bunch this morning. What are you believing?
Yeah, I'm actually deconstruct my belief. Like yesterday, I was, all these money belief, like money is the root of all evil, money is hard to make, all that stuff. So I'm kind of like finding the source where I picked this up. So I don't know what I believe. I believe that a lot of like my beliefs are not serving me anymore.
Yeah, so I know we like to know where things came from or originated, but this time that we have, it's not going to come again. And how do you want to use it? Just choose what you want to believe. It's nice to know the history, but you don't really want to spend so much time going down holes that if what you're believing isn't serving you, will going backwards serve you?
Yeah, to me, I just found like, it's not about like spending hours, but if something comes to me, if I say, oh, money is hard to make, and then like I see like my dad was struggling of like making money and he was working hard or whatever, then I'll be like, I don't need to be that way.
Mhm.
If it comes to me, like, you know,
Mhm.
because usually like it will come to you. Like if you had that belief, then it's there. It's in your subconscious mind.
Mhm. I agree. The awarenesses do come up. Mhm.
So then I can be like, okay, well, this belief still serve me for a reason, but then understand like why is it serving me, and then is it for my higher purpose, and is it like love and wisdom, which who I really am, or if it's a limited belief.
Mhm.
So I don't know what to believe anymore. I know I don't believe in the news.
Go back to your experience, Pascal.
Yeah.
Go back to awareness, right? Like, and investigate that.
Yeah. I kind of see like how it feels in my body
Mm.
to believe in this or that, or is it serving me or it's serving my ego?
Mm-hmm.
So meaning, is it for my highest good, or it's for the highest good of me and everyone else?
what would you say is the difference between belief and faith? What would be similar?
Well, like I said, like belief for me lays outside of myself, and then faith is inside.
Belief is outside of yourself.
Yeah, it's like I believe in Santa Claus. I believe in heaven. I believe in
Meaning it was given to you from outside.
yeah, it was taken from the outside. Yeah.
You should do this, you should do it this way, do that, believe this, this is this, this is that.
Hmm. Or even not even saying anything, just by observing.
I was thinking that like your experience would shape that too, like how the experience happened, and then our perspective of the experience unconsciously, we're building those maps
Yeah.
that shape the belief. And in the belief, to know that there's always the opposite, the other way, the opposite side. Just like your route, there's a way you do your route, and it could be done a whole nother way.
And I would say it's damn confusing right now.
Yeah, it's harder, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You're wanting to go, well, first of all, the route looks completely different going backwards.
Oh yeah, yeah.
A whole lot more energy.
Yeah, it's kind of like breaking the status quo.
Mhm. The way we've always done it,
Yeah.
the
Where it
comfortable way.
feels comfortable. Yeah. We're sure to stay the same if we do that.
Mhm. Some people do just want to stay the same.
Yeah, and that was my belief before too.
Mhm.
No, I want to get to a point that I'm comfortable and just live like an easy life.
Comfortable and easy, huh?
And not the case anymore. But
I think for me to realize that I could step over the boundary of my beliefs, meaning I could step outside of them. I could see, like, I could accept that, oh, I see that I have drawn the line here, but that doesn't mean that I can't step over it. That doesn't mean that I can check out what's opposite of this. What's on the other side, what's upside down, and just the freedom and wondering, if just anything, thinking about, oh, what about it from the other way, the other view, the other perspective? If I believe it like this, then what about the other way? And it just had me see how limiting our beliefs are. Limited, just as that we can see it happening one way. That is limiting because it closes off all the other ways, all the other possibilities that it could be. And yes, that really doesn't allow for much change. Which was more of holding on to what was there for fear of losing it. It's a whole other perspective, living versus losing.
Yeah, it's interesting. We have fear of losing, but we all know that we're not bringing anything back. You know, if I'm scared of losing my fortune, for example, I know at the end, like, I'm not bringing this back, right? Like, and why I'm not bringing this back, that's interesting because it doesn't serve me. Like, I don't need it on the other side, you would say. Why I feel like, or I believe that I need it here.
Why does everyone else believe that it's needed here?
Yeah, it's a construct, right? Like we believe that we need money to survive. You know, as a collective, we agreed on that.
Just as we agreed, time goes forward.
Yeah.
And when we get older,
Or we agreed that we can move forward, backward, sideways, but we cannot move up. You know, Bashar was saying that, like he says, like levitation is just like kind of putting your consciousness in a different coordinate. And he says like it has nothing to do anything with like the gravity aspect. I thought was like, okay. I don't know if I can levitate with my truck today, but we'll see.
then we would believe if we could see it, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Well, thank you all for a wonderful morning.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
Thank you,
Have
Pascal.
a wonderful
Andrell,
day.
Allison, have a great day. A grand rising day. Till next time.